See anybody? Oh, there he is. All right. Hello and welcome to another episode of Regrowth Reloaded. Okay, so in the last episode, remember we did the refinery work and I was having trouble with the refinery. If you didn't see the little note I put in there, I forgot to turn on the steam engines. That's why it wasn't getting power to do the work it needed to do. Also, the episode before that, where we were having some issues with the Minecraft locking up, it was not the shaders. It was just something, the computer just needed to be rebooted, essentially. And once I've done that, I have not had any problems since. So hopefully, you know, if that pops up again, we'll just know to make sure everything's backed up and reboot the computer and we should be good to go. So let's start off today with getting the last of our most important seeds that we want to do is osmium. So I have everything that we need in here for this. Let me just get this stuff out of the way. And that's a block of osmium, a block of manulin, an ingot of refined steel, cyan dye, essence seed, 4 extreme essence, rune of greed, rune of pride, and rune of sloth. So let's go ahead and get these tossed onto our altar here. Here we go, the osmium, manulin, refined steel, cyan dye, essence seeds, 1, 2, 3, 4 extreme essence, rune of greed, rune of pride, rune of sloth. We'll let that do its thing, and we're going to have ourselves some osmium seeds in here in just a moment. I'll be right back with you. Okay, our altar is ready. Let's go ahead and put that on there. Smack. There we go. We've got our osmium seeds. So let me go ahead and put these away real quick. One goes there. That one goes there. One goes there. Let's come over here into our quest book, and that is in chapter 7. What the world is built from. Come in here, there's our osmium seeds. We're going to take our extreme essence, go ahead and claim our reward for that. And I don't think, we're not going to be able to open up the crystals yet. You have to have, from what I understand, you have to have a mechanist of 72. So we got 6 more points to go in reputation for mechanist before that will open up for us, and then we'll be able to get our crystals that we need to begin our AE stuff. I'm kind of looking forward to that. I really don't know much about it. I'm just watching other videos and trying to learn how to deal with any of that stuff. Anyways, this is everything that we're going to be doing as far as Britannia today. So let me get my stuff back here. And let's jump into a few things. We're going to start on some witchery as I promised last time. So let's come back into our book and we're going to go into chapter 10, which is the life of the world. No, it's not chapter 10. We don't want chapter 10. We want how the world grows. I clicked on 9. Yeah, chapter 10, how the world grows. So we've already got our witch's oven and our funnels, and if you recall, we got a fume filter as a reward for making the Polynesia charm. So we're going to be using that today. But the first thing we're going to do is we're going to come in here and we're going to go into bubble, bubble, toil, and trouble. Brewing seems to require not just any old cauldron like you thought, but rather one that's been coated in a paste of seeds known as anointing paste. The first step towards brewing would probably be to make one of these witches' cauldrons. So, first thing we need to do is make some anointing paste. And that is, let me go ahead and grab this stuff here. So we need the iron too. Move that out of the way. Belladonna, water artichoke, snowbell, and mandrake seeds. So if we look at this, that's going to be what our recipe is. Those 4 seeds. So we can come over here and let's just do it this way. Anointing, paste. Come on. Shift click. Why is it not giving it to me? Belladonna, water artichoke, snowbells, mandrake, anointing paste. Okay. It didn't want to shift click in, but that's okay. We got that. Let's come back in and check this. And yeah, next thing it wants us to do is make a witch's cauldron. Now, the witch's cauldron, we can actually take a look at that real quick. If I look at the right thing. Nope, it's not showing us. So, to do a witch's cauldron, you make a regular Minecraft cauldron like this. And then we're going to put that down. And then we're going to take the anointing paste and we're going to right click it on there. And there we go. We've got our witch's cauldron. Let me go ahead and pick that up. And that should complete the quest for us. And we get 1 of each sapling plus 32 more clay jars. Let's go ahead and claim our reward. All right. Next thing we're going to be looking at is hello puppet. So let's come in here. One of the best parts of being a witch is messing with people's heads. One way to do this is with poppets, small dolls which can be tag locked to people. You can use poppets either to protect yourself from a number of harms, or you can use them with a tag lock bound to other creatures to deal harm to them. Use a tag lock on a being when they aren't looking or on their bed, and you will have a tag lock bound to them to use as you please. Whether your intentions are nefarious or nice is your business. So we need to make 3 tag lock kits and 1 poppet. So first of all, let's take a look at the tag lock kit, and that is 1 glass bottle and a bone needle. So we have glass bottles. Bone needle, just so you know, is a bone and flint. So let's go ahead and make that real quick too. So we need that over here. So we'll go ahead and make a bone needle. So you just take 1 bone, 1 piece of flint, and we'll give you, I believe, 8 bone needles. So 1 bottle, 1 needle will give you 1 tag lock. Okay, I need a total of 3 of them, don't I? Yeah. So let me go get 2 more bottles real quick. Should have some over here. Let's see, bottles, there we go. We've got 13 of them. There we go. Grab those 2. One, 2, there we go. Total of 3 tag lock kits. All right, and the next thing we're going to do is we're going to make a poppet. And the poppet is 4 wool blocks, 1 piece of string, 1 bone needle, and 2 pieces of Spanish moss. Now we brewed the Spanish moss a very long time ago, so we've got plenty of that. Let's come over here, and we're going to get the rest of this stuff. Let me move this out of the way. All right, so we got the 4 wool, 2 Spanish moss, 1 string, and then 1 bone needle. So let's go ahead and get that crafted up. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2 of those, piece of string, and a bone needle. There we go, and that creates a poppet. And if you don't know, poppets are like voodoo dolls. Okay, so we got that. Now we got another crafting task. Okay, one of the simplest poppets to make, a water protection poppet, will protect the tag lock being from drowning. Bear in mind you will need to keep the poppet on your person for it to have an effect. So we're going to create a water protection poppet. So let's take a look at the recipe for that. And that is a regular poppet. And let's see. That one is, yeah, that's the water protection. We're going to combine it with 2 water artichokes and 2 ink sacs. So we got our 2 water artichokes, our 2 ink sacs. So let's come over here, pop it, 2 artichokes, 2 ink sacs, and there's our water protection poppet. There we go, and that gives us a fire protection poppet as well. So let's go ahead and claim our reward. All right, so we got 2 poppets, and let's take a look at what's next in our quest book. Okay, so the next thing we want to do is altered perception. Every witch needs a dark altar with which to perform rite and ritual. The best altars are built from rowan, stone, rubbed with fumes, and anointed with water for good measure. An altar will be more powerful the more nature surrounds it. So we need to create 2 crafts of altar. So we need a total of 6 altar blocks, and I believe each craft does 3. So that is made up of Breath of the Goddess, a water bottle, what is this? Exhale the horned one, 4 stone bricks, and 2 rowan wood blocks. So got enough for that. So there's our Breath of the Goddess, horned one. Got those, and those I do need 2 bottles of water, which I forgot to put in there. That's easy enough though. Let's go grab 2 bottles. All right. And we can come over here to our water supply that we have here. Fill those up with water. And let's come over here and let's do our altar. Runic altar. Where is it? Where are you? Where are you? That's a gravestone thing. Oh, there it is. Witchery altar. So shift click that in there. So it's 3. Shift click again. And there we go. We have our altar. Let's check, see if there's anything else. Nope. And that gives us 10 melons, 10 pumpkins, and 10 Spanish moss. Now, those come in important because, as it says, an altar becomes more powerful the more nature surrounds it. So, let's go upstairs and take a quick look at what I've got set up. And if it's nighttime, we'll sleep real quick. Yes, it is nighttime, so let's sleep. All right. There's going to be a few monsters out there we're probably going to have to deal with real quick, but shouldn't be too bad. That's where this Terrorblade comes in handy. I can stand up here and just kind of snipe these guys. That one, let's get the creeper. Anybody else? I don't see anybody. Oh, there he is. All right. Pick up some junk here. And then we're going to head over this direction here. And you can see I've set up a few more trees off in the distance. And the reason for this is, again, the more nature you have here, the more powerful your altar is going to become. Witchery is all based upon the power of your altar. So I put down a willow sapling, and I told you about these, that I really liked them, and I thought it would look nice for our witchery area. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to actually put our altar down here. So let's get this junk out of the way. and then we're going to get our altar blocks out, and it's a 3x2 area that's going to make up our altar. Like this. And there we go, our altar. And if we right click on it, you see our altar has a power right now of 1276. Now, there are certain things that you can put on the altar that are going to increase it, and we're going to be getting those as we go along. There's things such as a candelabra. You can put player skulls or mob skulls on here, as well as a chalice, the arthana. There's a pentacle that you could put on here, and those things all help increase your power, as well as all of the plant life that's around here. And we're also going to be, I'll be doing it between episodes, I'm going to be digging out an area underneath here as well, where we can put even more plants and stuff underground to add more power to our altar, because the altar has a range, I think it's like 16 blocks in each direction from the altar, for which it will affect the other things, such as our cauldron, which we're going to have to lay down here somewhere. And now the cauldron unfortunately requires fire under it, so we got to figure out a way to put it down and kind of fireproof the area so we're not catching all our trees and stuff on fire out here. And it'll be the same too with the kettle that we're going to be getting later on. That also requires fire underneath it. So let's just go ahead, and I've got it here. We can put it down for now, and then I will clear out an area for it, so that, you know, we can figure out, probably have to surround it with some stone, put some netherrack underneath it, light the fire, get some type of a water supply here so that we can keep it filled so we can do our brewing in our cauldron. So what do we have next? All right, let me head back and I'll be right back with you. All right, let's upgrade one of our fume funnels here on our oven. I will eventually, I want to upgrade all three of them, but it takes a little bit to do that. So we're going to take one of these off and we're going to combine it with the fume filter. So like that. There we go. So now we have a filtered fume funnel, and that just gives us a much greater chance of getting the fumes that we need. And I'll do the same on that one and that one too in the future. But right now we only got the one, so let's deal with that. So the next thing I want to work on is going to be a little bit more of the forestry stuff. So let's come over here, and I think I got it all in this chest already. Yes, I do. All right. So let's come in here, and we're going to go into Chapter 5, What the World Enables. So we'll probably get into some more of this stuff here in the next episode. So, what the world enables, we're going to come down here to fermentation. The way oil is formed by decaying biomaterials over a long time has given you the idea for fermenting some of your spare plants to make a fluid rich in energy. Of course, you'll need a new type of engine to be able to make proper use of it. So, it wants us, okay, so the biogas engine requires a small amount of lava to start it heating up. But once it's up and running with biomass, it won't need any further lava. The fertilizer you'll want for the fermentation process can be made from saltpeter. Okay, so we're going to make a fermenter. So let's take a look at that first. And this is a sturdy casing, 4 bronze gears, and 4 pieces of glass. So let's come in here. Did we already got this? Yes, I got a sturdy casing, 4 bronze gears, and 4 pieces of glass. So that. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. A 1 fermenter. All right, and then a biogas engine. Let's take a look at that. That is 2 bronze gears, a piston, redstone, and 3 bronze ingots. So, get this out of the way. 3 bronze and redstone. Okay, so let's try the same thing. Gears, piston, redstone, 3 bronze ingots. That gives us a biogas engine. Anything else? No. Okay, so we get some fertilizer, 16 watering cans, and 4 cans of lava. All right, so the next thing we're going to work on is not for drinking. All right, let's take a look at this. Biomass isn't environmentally unfriendly enough for your taste. Distilling it in a still, however, makes it into ethanol, a biofuel which is similar in constitution to oil and as such is the best burned in a combustion engine. So it's another fuel that we can burn in our combustion engines. So we need to create a still. Let's take a look at this, and that is a sturdy casing, 4 redstone, and 4 pieces of glass. Wrong one. There we go. Sturdy casing, 4 redstone, and 4 pieces of glass. So let's get this crafted real quick. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then the glass. I got it in the right order, and 1 still. Anything else that this wants us to do? No, that gives us 16 cans of biomass. All right. Anything else in here that we can work on? I'm firing my laser. Let's take a look at this one. Your technologies are rapidly approaching the point of needing a finer touch than the human hand can provide to make its components. Laser-based etching of components should be a good next step. Okay, so it wants us to craft a laser and an assembly table. Let's see what's involved in this laser. That is 2 titanium ingots, a mana diamond, 2 redstone, a mana lens of damaging, 3 redstone. So let's see what's involved in this mana lens. That is a regular mana lens and a rune of wrath. All right, let me sleep real quick, and then I'm going to run downstairs and I'll meet you there. All right, let's see what we needed again. So we need this mana lens of damaging. So if we look at that, that is a mana lens and a rune of wrath. A mana lens is a glass pane and 4 mana steel ingots. Glass pane. Of course, I don't have any down here. Let me go grab some glass. I'll make some. That's where it's nice. We got tons of this. 4, 5, 6. All right. Back over here. Let's go ahead and grab our 4 mana steel while we're at it. So, turn these into glass panes. 1 in the middle. 1, 2, 3, 4. There's our mana lens. And then we need a rune of wrath, which is this one here. I'm going to have to make some more. That's my only one. Rune of wrath. Mana lens of damaging. Okay, and what else was required for this? 2 titanium ingots, a mana diamond, and 3 redstone. Alright, so mana diamond, there we go. 2 titanium and 3 redstone. So we made pure titanium already, which is right here. 2 of those. Redstone's over here. 1, 2, 3. All right, let's get this thing going. There's that. That. 2 titanium. 3 redstone. And we got our laser. All right. Next part of is the assembly table. Let's see what we need for that. We need 6 titanium, redstone, another mana diamond, and a diamond gear. So we're going to need some more diamonds. So let me go ahead and grab a stack of that. Take half of it, put it back. So we only need half. That'll give us 4 diamonds. We need a gold Oh, I had a diamond gear in there already. Do I? Yeah, there's 2 in there. Oh, well. I'll go ahead and make one anyways. Gold gear. Diamond gear. Needed 1, right? Pretty sure it was. Yeah, 1. 6 titanium and 1 redstone. Over here, get some more titanium. Get our other piece of redstone. Then we need another mana diamond. Over here. There we go. Now, look at our recipe again. Okay. And then look at this. Yes, and there's our assembly table. Time for some logic. More fireworks inside. All right. Anything else? Detection task. Okay. A useful application for this technology is gate circuits, which can be placed on pipes to perform a number of actions under varying conditions. Okay, it wants us to craft basic gates, but we got them in another quest. So we are completely done with this. We get 2 more lasers and 3 redstone chipsets. So I'm going to have to figure out how this is set up again and get it, and I'll show you in the next episode. Let's see. All right. Give me a moment, put some things away, and I'll be right back with you, and we'll look at one other thing. Okay, so what I decided to do is we got a little bit of time left. Let's go ahead and come back into chapter 5. And we're going to, or was it chapter 10, I'm sorry, How the World Grows. And we're going to go ahead and look at this, how they're playing my tune. We're going to need this. Dousing an elven dragon stone in lava while exposing it to a whiff of magic will attune it to the magics that form the fabric of the world, making an incredibly useful core for a number of devices, allowing them to channel this magical energy for operation. So we're going to make an attune stone. Actually, I'm going to make 2 of them. So if we take a look at the recipe, it's really easy. It's a whiff of magic, 1 dragon stone, which is a mana diamond thrown through our elven gateway, and 1 bucket of lava. So let's go ahead and do this. So we got a whiff of magic, dragon stone, and a bucket of lava. Makes an attuned stone. Let me go ahead and make a second one here. There we go. And these are going to come in handy because we're going to be needing these for other things in our Witchery quests. So we've got a reward of 2 more. So let's go ahead and claim our reward. We now have a total of 4 attuned stones, which are going to come in handy. As you can see, now we're going to be able to create our candelabra, a spinning wheel, our kettle, our distillery. We will work on those in our next episode. I'm going to go ahead and try to get the area set up over there so that it's a little more fireproof, so we can get our kettle going, so we can also do more mutation and a few other things as well. And we're also going to need to make this poppet shelf, but we'll do that in the next episode. One thing though I did notice while I was grabbing this stuff to get prepared, I came back here and our Arcanist level is at 72 and our Mechanist is at 72. So let's take a look at our chapter. That was chapter 7. Let's see what the world is built from. If we come back here, yes, our certification is opened up. And you recall an elusive crystal which has its primary usage in computing and data storage. Maybe it's time you try obtaining some. So this is like the other ones where we had to get, you know, the essence of Certus dust, or like we did with our other ones. But we're going to need 64 blocks of redstone, 64 light blue powder, floral powder, 16 extreme essence, 32 essence of diamond, and 32 essence of emerald. And then how many of these am I going to need for this? Is going to take, let's look at our recipe there. just the one, but we need a block of osmium, a block of manulin. So I've got the osmium planted and growing. We do have enough for that, as well as the manulin. I think I've got the ardite and the cobalt growing, so I don't know if we have enough yet for another block of manulin, and that's something I will have to pull together. So our next episode, we are also going to be getting started with our Certus quartz seeds, get those going, and once we get enough of that, then we can start on our AE system, possibly, which I'm going to have to learn. Okay, well, that's it for this episode. I hope you enjoyed a little bit of witchery. We'll get some more into that, as well as getting our Certus quartz going in our next episode. So until next time, this is Desert Rat. Have a good one. Goodbye.